soul to the devil for designer. They said go to hell, but I told them I don't wanna. If you know me well, then you know that I ain't going. Cause I don't wanna, I don't wanna, I don't wanna die. Yeah, I sold my soul to the devil. Don't wanna die. Yeah, I sold my soul to the devil. Nah, I don't wanna die. Yeah, the city of angels where I have my fun. Don't wanna die. Yeah, when I'm gone, remember all I've done. Yeah, the city of angels where I have my fun. Don't wanna die. Yeah, when I'm gone, remember all I've done. We've had our fun, but now I'm done. Cause you crazy, I can't take it. Just wanted to see you naked. Hurts, I'm like money, can't waste it. What's the price of fame? Cause I can taste it. So I'm chasing and I'm facing a little Hennessy. It might be good for me. I sold my soul to the devil for designer. They said go to hell, but I told them I don't wanna. If you know me well, then you know that I ain't going. Cause I don't wanna, I don't wanna, I don't wanna die. Yeah, the city of angels where I have my fun. Don't wanna die. Yeah, when I'm gone, remember all I've done. Yeah, the city
Call me what you wanna, I'll be what you wanna. I've been here 1,000 times. Hey, falling for another, I don't even bother. I could do it all my life. So tell me if you wanna, cause I got this feeling. I wanna hear you say it, cause I can't believe it. With every touch of you, it's like I've started dreaming. Guess heaven's not that far away. And I'll be singing la 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 la. You're breaking me la 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 la. You're breaking me la 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 la. You're breaking me la 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 la. I'm just right here dancing around to the rhythm that you play when you're breaking my heart. You know that I can't get you out of the system. Yeah, right from the start, you played with my heart. I'll be singing la 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 la. You're breaking me la 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 la. You're breaking me la 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 la. I'm just right here. I'm just right here. Hey. You're breaking me, you can do whatever. I'll be here forever, spinning round inside this room.
I'm burning up with afflictions. Can give me your full attention. I want you to tame my fire now. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. Can move without your eyes on me. It's like my body's yours only. So baby, don't leave me lonely now. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. We're like fire and gasoline. Can be lighting up with me. So high adrenaline. You're my adrenaline. Just one touch and I'll be night. I'm a flame, I'm dynamite. So high adrenaline. You're my adrenaline. You're my adrenaline. You're my adrenaline.
Bebiendo, fumando y jodiendo, sigo vacilando de party todos los días. Y síguelo. Síguelo.
Beba y agua pa' la seca, todo el mundo en patilla en la discoteca. Beba y agua pa' la seca, todo el mundo en patilla en la discoteca.
Desacatado. Empatillao. botella para arriba. Siempre la móvil la tenemos prendida. Vamos a darle hasta que se haga de día. Sigo rulito que es la mía.
Salió el sol, un gol. Prime la boca y el alcohol. Impréndelo, un gol. Todo se salió de control. Y síguelo.
Darole más.
Pepa y agua para la seca, todo el mundo en patilla.
Happens after two. It's true. My bad habits lead to you. My bad habits lead to you. We took the long way round and burned till the fun ran out. My bad habits lead to late nights and being alone. Conversations with a stranger. I barely know. Swearing this will be the last, but it probably won't. I got nothing left to lose or use. Or do my bad habits lead to you? My bad habits lead to you. My bad habits lead to you.
Hey y'all, and welcome to TikTok World, our first ever global virtual experience. I'm Blake Chanley, and I'm really excited to be here with you today. In the short term that TikTok's been around, we've had such an incredible journey, and things are about to get even more exciting. We've become the launch pad for new cultural expressions, brands, and artists. TikTok is home to millions of creators that come to express themselves every single day on the platform. They've coined a whole new form of communication that's refreshing, impactful, and entertaining. And they're surrounded by a community that is changing culture at large. They celebrate ideas, they engage with them, they spread them to shape the way we communicate with each other. We've listened and we've learned, and we've fueled this ecosystem. And we've been amazed to watch the cultural change that's happening right before our eyes. In the last year, TikTok's become the most downloaded app in the world, showing that our momentum has only grown since last year. And the creativity and joy that we're sending to the world is continuing to resonate with people. We saw this really crystallize itself this summer in Tokyo at the Olympic Games. And TikTok took front and center stage as the human social platform. Olympic athletes connected with their families and friends back in their home countries. And it was amazing to watch the emotional stories as they talked about what the experience was like for them in a world where they couldn't have their loved ones around. What we saw in the US, 17 million people tuned in to view the opening ceremony. A big number for sure, but down 36% from 2016. At the exact same time, 29 million views were taking place on a single TikTok by Suni Lee, the American gymnast. We're also seeing brands of all sizes, whether they be the biggest brands, the Fortune 500 brands that we see everywhere, all the way through to the SMBs that we have an emotional connection to. Brands have moved from talking to and at consumers to effectively creating with them. At TikTok, we've been working non-stop to facilitate this. Our products and our solutions, which you'll learn more about today, are designed to allow brands to engage with users of any audience size. You're going to hear about the ecosystem we're building around commerce solutions, designed to natively connect brands and users in a way that is designed to collapse the purchase funnel from discovery to purchase. Done effectively, this is one click. And it really leverages this amazing craze that we're seeing called TikTok Made Me Buy It. which has generated billions of views of the hashtag. You're also going to hear about creativity. We've become a destination for millions of creators, enabling them to connect with brands and then allowing brands to appear on the platform in a truly authentic way, building tools and capabilities that allow brands to tell stories in a way they just hadn't been able to do for a long, long time. And last but not least, how do we make it easier for brands and companies to come onto the platform? Everything from buying media to measuring success, how do you scale on the platform, and how do you do it in a brand safe environment? Our commitment to brand safety and trust and transparency has never been greater. We want to be your most trusted partner when it comes to brand safety, and we're committed to that. Next on the agenda, you're going to hear from Nick Tran, who's our global head of marketing. And Nick's going to give you some insight into how TikTok is redefining entertainment culture, both on and off the platform. We've got a fun, informative, and entertaining day ahead, and we know your time is valuable, so we want to say thank you. Thank you for choosing to spend that time with us. Now, before we hear from the team, and to get us warmed up for what hopefully is an awesome day, I think we need to see a TikTok. And so I'm going to pass it over to Suni Lee, who won the gold medal in our hearts at TikTok this summer. Over to you, Suni.
Hi everyone, I'm Sunisa Lee. Want to know what's more impressive than being the first American Olympian of Hmong descent to win gold? My TikTok that has garnered over 29 million views. Using TikTok at the Olympics gave me a chance to give my fans a behind-the-scenes look at my time in Tokyo, and also gave me an opportunity to take a break from my busy routine. TikTok fuels my creativity and gives me a chance to connect with my 1.6 million followers from all around the world. My favorite kind of TikToks are dances and transition videos. Whether I'm showing my fans my latest outfits, freshly painted nails, new hair, and of course some gymnastics routines, TikTok is a platform to show it. See you on the flip side.
TikTok is redefining entertainment. Over the past year, we've seen how our platform is changing the way people watch content and connect with the world around them. While entertainment means different things to different people, they turn to TikTok for a rewarding sense of community that you cannot find anywhere else. From our partnership with the Euros to lives with artists like Ed Sheeran, we're changing the way people are entertained, connecting diverse communities with culture, brands, and the world around them. And it all starts on TikTok. Our platform is a place for exciting and enriching entertainment powered by a diverse community. Hundreds of millions of users around the world come to TikTok for entertainment, creativity, expression, and joy. What's unique about the platform is that the content you watch is about you and for you. Content on TikTok is relevant, authentic, entertaining, and always evolving. From satirical comedy with Kabi LeMay to science experiments with Bill Nye, our community is laughing, learning, and connecting. At the heart of TikTok is our diverse, talented, and authentic community whose creativity fuels culture. With relatable entertainment and rich sub-communities, TikTok is a place for everyone. And for our partners, we're providing unique solutions that deliver across every marketing touchpoint and allow for rich and immersive storytelling. So, before we dive further into TikTok world, let us first tell you a little TikTok tale.
So I was thinking about entertainment today and how much it's changed because of TikTok. Like, it's not something that we just watch anymore. Now we can even connect with each other through it. Because social and entertainment aren't really separate anymore. TikTok blends them together, and it's also changing both at the same time. Look at my nails, wow.
Numbers here. 61% of people said they feel a sense of community on TikTok, and 92 of them said they take action after watching a video. But it's not just people having all the fun here, brands can too.
44% of users want branded content to be fun. And here, brands don't just advertise, they entertain. And that's possible with the help of our creators.
We know our way around TikTok.
Whether it's making videos, using features, or connecting with people.
Like this right here, and that too.
So what does this mean if you're a brand? Well, check this out. Our in-feed ads are 23% more memorable than TV ads. And our top view ads outperform TVs by 40%.
This is a transformation of entertainment like we've never seen before, filled with endless opportunities for brands and people to redefine the way they connect with each other and the world around them. Welcome to TikTok.
I'm Ray Tao, Managing Director and Global Head of Product Strategy and Operation at TikTok. Welcome to TikTok's first ever global product keynote. This is a landmark moment in our journey, and we're delighted you can join us today. As you heard from Blake and Nick, the creativity that defines TikTok has completely changed the way people tell stories and connect around the world. TikTok has become one of the most loved platforms by defining a new form of entertainment for huge global audiences. This has massive implications for advertisers, which has shaped our journey so far and will keep guiding our vision for the future. Over the last 2 years, we have been consistently inspired by our community on TikTok. We have a deep understanding of what audiences value and use these signals as the foundation to guide our product innovation. We saw millions of people tuning into TikTok for their daily dose of entertainment, so we launched one of our marquee products, TopView. Each day, TopView delivers huge and relevant scale, offering brands a digital advertising moment that doesn't exist anywhere else. We also witnessed a community eager to be a part of a cultural movement. The hashtag challenge redefined user-generated content, inviting audiences to co-create around a central theme, turning paid campaigns into authentic conversations between brands and their communities. Our users have led us to new paths of innovation and helped set a higher bar for the industry. When advertising is delivered like ads, but loved like entertainment, brands see incredible results on the platform. Today, I'm excited to share how we are creating an environment where brands, creators, and communities are in complete harmony. We're continuing to explore the creative potential of short-form video as a new medium for entertainment, providing the tools for brands to prioritize and build for this new medium as a central part of their marketing strategy. We want advertising to enhance the content experience, so brands and their audiences can connect and engage in a more positive way. We invite brands to walk the road paved by our creators and play an active role in conversations and collaboration with their communities. And finally, we want to make sure TikTok is a platform where brands see value and are rewarded for their role in the community. TikTok not only reaches global audiences, but also ignites action through cultural movements that translate into real-world impact. Today, you'll get a first look at the solutions we built to push advertising into more creative, more effective, and a safer place. When brands join TikTok, we tell them to think like marketers and act like creators. You'll hear how we're enabling collaborations between advertisers and our creator communities to cultivate partnerships that drives business value. Next, we'll guide you through how we're making it simpler than ever to activate on a platform. In addition to that, we're building a robust set of measurement tools to help track performance in a more seamless and impactful way. From a commerce perspective, TikTok is a launchpad for products and brands that our community love. We're building on the momentum that exists around commerce and bringing it to the next level for advertisers. We're excited to introduce TikTok Shopping, an ecosystem of tools and solutions that enable discovery and purchase. This is a fully integrated and native retail experience for brands and their customers. Join us as we redefine entertainment, marketing, and commerce on TikTok. And with that, I'll pass over to Ludo Devillon, Global Head of Native and Brand Advertising Solutions, to get started. Sit back and enjoy the show.
Thanks, Ray. I am so thrilled to be here today to show you how we facilitate creativity on the platform. TikTok has been and continues to be a transformative destination for today's entertainment. It gives creators new ways to share their stories and for brands to reach consumers through interesting and engaging content. The best ads look and feel like TikToks. Over 3/4 of our users say videos on TikTok are more unique than on any other platform, and 7 out of 10 say that TikTok ads are enjoyable. This is why our community is more open to seeing ads on our platform compared to others. It's no surprise then that brands who have made it big on TikTok are the ones that have leaned into creating joyful, entertaining content designed specifically for the platform. So, how do brands create the types of video that really resonate with users? The first way is by partnering with creators on the platform and utilizing their knowledge and expertise. The second is for advertisers to own the creative process themselves and truly step into the role of a creator. So we've designed solutions that make both options easy. Here to talk about this is Adrienne Laens, the Global Head of Operations for TikTok Creator Marketing Solutions.
Thanks, Ludo. Here on TikTok, creators are at the heart of entertainment. They're the reason viewers keep coming to the platform and why they spend so much time watching while they're here. One of our top priorities is to continue investing in our creators and ensuring that we remain a destination for them to be seen, appreciated, and compensated for their work. That's why we've spent time building a suite of tools and programs that allow our creators to get direct compensation. We created tools like video gifts and live gifts, which are virtual rewards that users can send to creators through in-feed content and live streams. We also invested in programs like TikTok for Black creatives and Latinx creatives, which are incubators for emerging talent on the platform designed to support them in their careers. We also launched our Instructive Accelerator program, which offered publishers hands-on support and funding as they created interesting educational content for TikTok. I'm also thrilled to announce the launch of TikTok Creator Marketplace. It's a self-serve portal that makes it easy to find creators that best align with your brand. It provides discovery tools to identify a diverse variety of creators. You can filter based on the type of content they post, where they're located, their average views, and more. If you're looking to recruit creators quickly for a specific campaign or source brand advocates over a longer period of time for an always-on approach, you can also post open application campaigns. Through this process, you can make your campaign brief viewable to broader segments of creators across the marketplace, and they can self-identify if they're eager to participate. This gives creators more agency to proactively engage with the brands they know and love, and also allows them to further highlight their personality and skills in branded content. It also deepens the opportunity to discover new creators by democratizing the selection process. Of course, brands need additional services in order to support their creator marketing initiatives on TikTok and beyond. So we've badged a select number of trusted TikTok creator marketing partners who have approved access to our first-party data via our newly launched API. These partners are experts in the discipline of creator marketing, and they can provide you with additional tools and white-glove services that complement the creator marketplace to make it easy to manage the entire end-to-end process. We will continue to introduce more badged partners in the coming weeks and months, so keep an eye out for updates on that. We know disclosure is a crucial part of any branded content campaign. That's why we developed the Branded Content Toggle, a tool that allows creators to mark videos as being part of a brand partnership and be transparent about the ads they make on TikTok. In the coming months, we'll be adding more features like the ability for advertisers to see insights and measurements related to the performance of their campaigns. Third-party partners are also a great way to elevate a branded content campaign. That's why we made the TikTok Creative Exchange. It's a self-serve portal that matches you with vetted creative service providers to help you produce high-performing ads suited to your brief and objectives. Through this portal, you can manage projects, feedback, approvals, and insights, all in a streamlined process designed to help you create impactful ads. We also want to make sure that a brand's TikTok reaches as many consumers as possible. That's why we created Spark Ads, which enables brands to boost organic content in a user's feed, whether that comes from a creator's account or a brand's business account. This powerful tool pulls in over 3 times as many likes and view-through rates that are 240% greater than other ads. These tools are only the beginning of our mission to create exciting, industry-first ways for brands to tap into the vision and talent of TikTok creators. And last, but certainly not least, we're working to launch an industry-first innovation in 2022, a new advertising solution that blends media, creator-branded content, and user participation like never before. So stay tuned. Now I'm going to pass things off to Rahul Katari, a global product strategist, to talk about how we're making it possible for brands to become creators themselves.
Thanks, Adrian. There's nothing quite like the storytelling and artistry of creators on TikTok, which is why we've also developed solutions for advertisers who want to become creators themselves and own the process of making TikToks. The TikTok for Business Creative Center helps advertisers learn what's working on platform in real time, explore a showcase of the top performing ads, see details on the latest big trends, and dig through our library of case studies that will inspire you to make captivating ads of your own. Once you're ready to experiment with new TikTok styles and trends, you can use tools like the TikTok video editor to edit and customize your content right from your desktop. It also includes TikTok copyrighted music, fonts, text colors, creative dimensions, and so much more. And using this tool can improve performance. We've seen it reduce cost per action by as much as 46% among our performance advertisers. We also want to give you a sneak peek into Dynamic Scene, one of our most powerful new tools for building creative from pre-existing content. Dynamic Scene uses machine learning to break apart a video into multiple scenes. These scenes are then reassembled into hundreds of variations based on audience preferences. It can add elements such as music and transition effects, keeping the creative fresh and extending its lifespan. We then rapidly test these ad variations with different audiences and ensure the distribution of only the best performing creative. We're excited to roll out Dynamic Scene in the coming months. On top of the tools we've built in-house, we're also working with a roster of creative partners like Canva and Vimeo to provide brands with tools that make creating TikToks easier. Here to talk more about how businesses can grow with video on TikTok is Harris Bieber, Chief Marketing Officer at Vimeo.
Thanks, Rahul. The engagement we're seeing on TikTok is unlike anything I've seen in my career. In fact, it's only matched by the speed in which this platform is taking hold and how fast it's growing. It's because of this rapid growth that we're hearing time and time again from small businesses how creating videos is too hard, too complex, too expensive, or too time-consuming. That's where Vimeo Create comes in. We've created easy-to-use templates that are optimized for the TikTok platform and enables any small business to create professional quality videos that actually work. No video or marketing experience required. Our teams chose editing styles, transitions, and fonts that make the most sense for this platform and help ensure that you'll be successful with the video ads you create. There's unique templates for every type of video you can imagine for TikTok. Whether you're looking to create a marketing ad, a video tutorial, or a product video, these templates will guide you through the process and deliver a professional quality video that helps you achieve your business objectives. What's even more exciting is the real business impact that this partnership is delivering. In a pilot program, businesses using Vimeo Create saw a 50% increase in click-through rate and an 80% reduction in CPMs. What does that mean for you? It means you're able to reach more people more efficiently and deliver more business impact. Back to you, Rahul.
And with that, I'll hand things over to Jacqueline Fitzpatrick, a global product strategist who will show you our latest innovative formats.
Thank you, Rahul. Once a TikTok is posted to the platform, one of our goals is to make sure that users are able to interact and participate. We're happy to announce a suite of formats that facilitate this engagement and connect with the brands they love. Let's start with Instant Page. This is a landing page that loads in seconds, 11 times faster than standard mobile pages. This eliminates any wait time, from the moment a user taps on a CTA to the moment they start receiving information from the brand. On these instant pages, users can dive deeper into a brand's message by watching videos or swiping through different content without having to leave the app. We've also designed products that reflect our users' desire to physically interact with content. Pop-Out Showcase is a library of stickers and images that brands can superimpose onto videos to illustrate anything from featured products to key story elements. Even the badges themselves are clickable, meaning they can serve as more dynamic CTAs that drive users to take action. Next up, we have Gesture Ads and Super Like 2.0. Gesture Ads unveil rewards or information to users who slide or tap on videos. And Super Like 2.0 displays icons on users' screens when they like a TikTok. It also invites them to a landing page where they can learn more about what they saw in the content. And last, but certainly not least, our Storytime tool invites users to participate in how the story of an ad unfolds. Our users love being a part of storytelling on TikTok, and this product lets them shape and personalize the outcome of a brand's video. All these solutions are a part of our goal to enable advertisers to create the most engaging ads in ways that taps into the creativity and fun that exists on the platform. TikTok is a special place where brands can successfully be creative, reach consumers, and find strong performance. We can't wait to see how you utilize them in the coming months. And while creativity is the cornerstone of our platform, we know that even the most brilliant campaigns can't be fully successful without tools such as performance and measurement. So I'm happy to welcome Ludo and other members from the team who will walk you through our newest branding solutions and what they mean for your advertising campaigns.
Thank you, Jacqueline. The creative solution you just heard about are powerful tools and a key factor in how brands find success on TikTok. But brands need more than that to thrive on the platform. As Ray said at the start, the last 10 years have revolutionized the science of advertising, and performance is still an essential part of any campaign. We've been breaking new ground in enabling joyful content and finding new ways to meet our partners' expectations. Today, we're excited to share new tools that bolster things like reach, impact, measurability, and viewability. All quantifiable, data-driven aspects of advertising that are table stakes in our industry. This tool addresses the needs of our partners in how they buy inventory on TikTok, how they measure the success, and how they can scale the tactics that are working, all in a brand-safe environment. Let's dive deeper into what that looks like. A huge point of feedback from advertisers has been their desire to access more transparent media planning and to get predictable delivery on their campaigns. Well, TikTok listened, and today we're excited to announce the launch of Reach and Frequency, a new buying type that provides exactly those benefits. When using Reach and Frequency, advertisers can choose to target a higher volume of users through extended reach, or they can get more impressions with the same number of users by opting into a higher frequency for their ad placement. And since Reach and Frequency enables brands to lock in a CPM in advance, it allows them to plan ahead and ensure more predictable campaign deliveries. Reach and Frequency also provides advanced campaign reporting in the TikTok Ad Manager platform. That means brands can review how their ads are performing, all while they are still running on TikTok. In short, this ad buying type brings a whole new level of clarity, peace of mind, and efficiency to buying ad space on TikTok.
That's likely why 82% of CMOs reported in a Nielsen study that the Reach and Frequency buying type is the top way to limit advertising waste on digital platforms.
To put the value of Reach and Frequency into perspective, we wanted to highlight some examples of how it has already been adopted. I am pleased to introduce Eli Harris, Executive Vice President of Global Digital Partnerships and Media Responsibility at Magna Global within IPG. Thanks for joining us, Eli.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. So I'm curious, what does Reach and Frequency mean for Magna Global and IPG clients today?
We see Reach and Frequency as a powerful tool because it provides transparency while building the most effective go-to-market strategies, and it maximizes value for our clients. At Magna, we're driven by results, integrity, and inquisitiveness. So we're super excited to see TikTok deliver something the industry has been asking for, even though you're new to the game and had to act quickly to build it.
And Eli, what would you say excites you the most about our Reach and Frequency offering?
So in the industry, there's been a lot of intrigue and allure surrounding TikTok. People have questions like, what's the TikTok audience? How can you reach them? And how much will that cost? Reach and Frequency helps demystify those questions. For us, it addresses uncertainty about things like price points and audience penetration. And it does so in a way that's predictable. I mentioned transparency earlier. That aspect alone of Reach and Frequency gives brands confidence over their investments since it has real-time campaign management and reporting. This is a self-serve tool as well, so it provides a lot of agency. I think overall, it's answering a lot of the needs that businesses have and giving advertisers a sense of security while running content on a relatively new platform.
So, some of IPG clients have already begun to embrace reach and frequency campaigns on TikTok. Tell me more about those outcomes.
Brands have used reach and frequency's planning capabilities to reach the right audiences, whether it's over the course of a single day or through a longer-term video campaign. Our clients are taking advantage of predictive modeling with reach and frequency to unlock funds for high-impact takeovers, like hashtag challenges, to promote tentpole moments.
And in the future, how do you think reach and frequency will shape how Magna and IPG clients will work with TikTok?
The more predictive the planning, the more effective our clients' campaigns will be. Over time, that will turn into confidence for brands and advertisers to try out new things and go even bigger on TikTok, which we know is already such a promising environment.
That's fantastic. Thanks again for speaking with us today, Eli.
Of course.
This conversation demonstrates how TikTok ensures brands can maximize the reach of their campaign. Now, I'm pleased to introduce Minjung Yang, Lead Product Manager on Ads Measurement, who will tell you about the tools we have built to measure campaign success.
Thanks, Ludo, and hi, everyone. Let's talk about how we're helping our business partners better understand the effect of their TikTok campaigns. When they run a campaign with us, they have questions such as how can they be sure it's building brand equity? How can they see whether it's shaping the way audiences perceive their brand? And how can they use those learnings to optimize future campaigns and improve ROI? To answer these questions and more, TikTok Brand Lift Study uses a survey-based approach to measure how TikTok users feel about the advertisements they see. We send questionnaires to people who've seen a specific ad from a brand, as well as users who haven't seen that ad. That way, we get a real sense of how content is affecting people's perception of a brand. Our Brand Lift Study was created with TikTok experience in mind. Each survey is served in a native in-feed format, which includes music and motion graphics. That way, they have the same look and feel people expect while scrolling through their For You page. The surveys aren't disruptive, and users have more of a reason to engage with them. In the long run, this boosts participation in the Brand Lift studies and improves the efficiency of our data collection to better serve our partners. Plus, Brand Lift study can give advertisers a chance to fine-tune their campaigns on TikTok. That's because it provides them with insights and optimization suggestions based on survey results. We're excited that our Brand Lift study can also be verified by Kantar and Nielsen, so partners can rest assured that it matches industry standard for effectiveness and reliability. That just scratches the surface of the ways in which we're giving brand partners the insights they need about media effectiveness on TikTok. We have partners with Moat and DoubleVerify that help answer a critical question on the minds of many brands. Do my ads have a chance to be seen by real people? We provide these partners with campaign information, which then they analyze to ensure it meets industry standard for viewability. We've also been keeping brand safety top of mind and have expanded our advertiser offering to ensure that TikTok is a place where brands can feel secure about the context in which their ads are running. As such, we're excited to announce the launch of our proprietary brand safety inventory filter. This solution is built on machine learning technology that classifies as video, text, audio, and more based on the level of risk. This allows advertisers to make decisions about which kind of inventory they like to run adjacent to, in turn better protecting their brand reputation. And to further ensure that we're meeting global industry-wide expectation, we have aligned the inventory filter with Gartner Brand Safety and Suitability Framework. Today, we're thrilled to introduce our partnerships with IAS and Zephyr. By working with them, we'll be able to further ensure that brands' campaigns run adjacent to verified content. Plus, our partnership with OpenSlate, which began in 2020, gives us the tools we need to keep TikTok as a safe place for partners. And this year, that partnership will expand to additional countries and buy-in types, including auction and reach and frequency. These solutions ensure that our brand partners feel safe and secure about their investments on TikTok. We're continuing to develop tools that show advertisers how impactful their campaigns truly are, which will allow them to feel confident that they're getting the most out of their spend. When a brand is able to make a creative, effective, and powerful content, it inspires our users to take action. That's why we created a robust suite of solutions that allow users to follow through on that desire, from discovering to ultimately make a purchase. So please welcome Tal Backlund, Director of Product Management, who is going to share our vision for the future of commerce on TikTok.
Thank you, Minjun, and hi everyone. Over the years, we have seen the platform evolve into a place to shop and tell. In other words, users are sharing their specific point of view on their favorite things to buy with the TikTok community. This behavior emerged organically. It's simply an extension of people's desire to talk earnestly with each other, whether it's about brands or not. We have seen the potential of commerce play out through the hashtag #TikTokMadeMeBuyIt, which people use to share reviews, hauls, and other content featuring products and brands they discovered and love on TikTok. Engagement with the video in this hashtag, which currently have 4.6 billion views, has been climbing steadily. This proves that TikTok's take on digital word-of-mouth marketing is here to stay. The success of #TikTokMadeMeBuyIt and commerce on TikTok as a whole has to do with the fact that marketing on TikTok goes beyond the traditional funnel. Users aren't aggressively pushed from awareness to conversion through prescriptive measures. Instead, they quickly go through all the steps of the funnel that brands are familiar with. This process happens so quickly and in such an engaging way, users often repeat it several times in one session. Going from discovery to action, they're eager to go back on their For You page to be entertained and discover even more products. This is how we know our platform is influential in the user's purchasing journey. Compared to competitors, TikTok users are 1.7 times more likely to have purchased the products they discover through the app. As we watched this unfold, we realized that this is a one-of-a-kind e-commerce opportunity. Taking the lead from our users, we went all in. I'm excited today to introduce TikTok Shopping, a suite of solutions, features, and advertising tools that give businesses the opportunity to tap into this phenomenon. To talk to you more about TikTok Shopping, I will hand things over to Javier Irigoyen, Head of Products of TikTok Shopping.
Thanks, Tao. The future of commerce on TikTok is a shopping experience that allows brands of all sizes to tap into the enthusiasm of our user base. The magic of TikTok happens in the For You page, where e-commerce content is recommended to our users in the same way as short videos and live streams. TikTok is a place where users and brands can connect directly, and where an end-to-end shopping experience can happen organically. That's the basis on which we're building our long-term commerce vision. We're already testing out this system in markets like US, UK, and Indonesia, where brands from SMBs to enterprises have integrated their product catalogs and manage a full shopping experience directly from their business accounts. To make it as easy as possible for business partners to be part of TikTok Shopping, we're enabling two different approaches to getting started. The first is a direct integration, a full-service commerce solution wherein TikTok manages everything from shipping to fulfillment and point of purchase. Alternately, businesses can continue working with third-party commerce partners who've already provided them with essential back-end support. Partners such as Shopify help brands get started with building digital storefronts right within the TikTok app, all while using the services from Shopify that brands already know and love. And later this year, we're launching a TikTok Shopping API, which will allow businesses to integrate their product catalogs directly into TikTok and eventually include those products in their organic content. Speaking of organic content, we've made tools that allow brands to feature specific items in their videos. I'm happy to introduce product links in live shopping, which allow brands to feature specific items in their in-feed ads and live streaming videos
and drive users to product pages. And solutions like Spark Ads help the live stream and in-feed ads that host these tools reach as many people as possible. The best way to understand the promise of these solutions is to see an example of how they've already been effective. So Laurie Destenville, Head of Global Commerce Partnerships, is here to walk us through a case study on how the native shopping experience have helped one of our business partners.
Thanks, Javier. We've been amazed by the success of our Shopify merchants whose achievements can guide us as we build more ways for businesses to thrive on TikTok. Let's look at one example and see what it can tell us about shopping on the platform. Gym Plus Coffee was an early adopter of our Shopify integration. The Irish athleisure brand is no stranger to social media marketing, and they regularly collaborate with TikTok creators to make branded videos. They had great success with an exercise-focused educational series on the platform, and according to them, the organic and global reach of TikTok is unmatched. Shopping tools help Gym Plus Coffee make the most of their presence on TikTok and engage their customers. They connected the product catalog to their TikTok business account so users could shop for Gym Plus Coffee products right after seeing something they like in an organic video. The company's CEO, Niall Hogan, put it best when he said that shoppable content will be an instantaneous win to making product discovery on TikTok even easier. Our Shopify partnership is just the beginning of TikTok's journey in helping buyers check out on the platform. I'm excited to introduce our newest commerce partnerships that will strengthen the ways we bring TikTok shopping to our community. Let's hear from these innovative partners on how they're helping to shape the future of buying on TikTok.
We're partnering with TikTok because we want PrestaShop merchants to reach new audiences and increase their performance.
TikTok can make their branding simple.
We're partnering with TikTok to help sellers easily get their products in front of their fans. We're excited to help you grow through the power of social commerce to help you and your customers online and off.
BigCommerce is partnering with TikTok to enable brands to be more discoverable, create hype around their products, and drive traffic to their storefronts on TikTok, one of the most popular entertainment platforms in the world.
TikTok is a key sales channel for e-commerce.
Equity Commerce makes it easy for our 1.5 million merchants to sell virtually anywhere, which is why we at Equid are very excited to partner with TikTok to give businesses a new way of selling on one of the fastest growing social platforms.
Shopline believes that partnering with TikTok can empower merchants to succeed with one of the most engaging platforms globally. Through this partnership, merchants of all sizes can discover new revenue, engagement, and discovery opportunities through social, live, and video.
I think creation, self-expression, and inspiration for our users is something that is in common both for TikTok and Wix. This makes this partnership a natural thing.
What a great TikTok first look at our fantastic commerce partners. And I bet you can't wait to use the solution from those platforms. Some of them are already available and the rest will formally launch by the end of the year. We're looking forward to seeing how these tools empower a new era of shopping on TikTok. At this point, you may be wondering, how is TikTok driving users to these native shopping experiences? That is top of mind for us, and we're developing ways to quickly and easily drive users to brands' profiles. We also have a suite of in-feed advertising solutions that allow users to shop from your brand, whether it's in your profile-based storefront, your mobile site, or your app. I'll hand things over to Gabe Nicolo, Global Head of Vertical Ad Solutions, to talk to you more about those solutions.
Thanks, Laurie. TikTok's in-feed video ads are a frictionless way of reaching consumers since they appear right in people's For You feeds. So how do we make these solutions so that they'd fit seamlessly into the TikTok environment? Well, we built them with the format of TikTok in mind. We're excited to take you through 3 of our solutions today: collection ads, dynamic showcase ads, and lead generation. These all enable you to tap into the power of shopping on TikTok. Let's start off with one of our newest products, collection ads, which allow brands to include product cards in their in-feed videos. Each card in collection ads can feature a different product. So when a user taps on an item featured in a card, they're brought to a fast-loading, instant gallery page where they can browse through items and make a purchase. This is an effective way for our partners to pull in strong engagement from our users. They can use the tool to drive traffic to their site, feature seasonal deals, share limited time offers, showcase top items, and promote recent launches in their collections. It was certainly effective for Princess Polly, an online fashion retailer popular among fashion-forward shoppers. They were one of the first brands to try out collection ads and used it to drive traffic to their website while increasing that brand awareness. The results were outstanding. It helped Princess Polly show off relevant products from their catalog, which saw near 6 times return on ad spend and over 50% increase on overall product page visits. In addition to collection ads, we're excited to announce Dynamic Showcase Ads, or DSA for short. This product allows brands to promote thousands of products and personalized video ads. DSA generates video ads that speak to audiences' interests based on their activity, such as adding to cart or viewing a product. This creates that kind of customized experience that our community has come to love. And thanks to our partners, Products Up and Feedonomics, it's now easier than ever for brands to integrate their product catalogs, create dynamic showcase ads. Let's take a look at a recent brand that's put DSA into action, JD.ID, a leading online retailer in Indonesia, who used showcase ads to drive app installs for customer acquisition. They uploaded their entire catalog containing millions of SKUs, but focused on featuring their top-selling products served to TikTok users based on their interests. And the results paid off. They saw 12 times more mobile app installs and a click-through rate that was over twice as high as usual. On TikTok, good product recommendations need to be creative. And I'm happy to introduce Yvonne Chang, our global creative lead, to talk about the artistic side of DSA.
Thanks, Gabe. Many of our business partners have used tools similar to DSA. These tools take photos of products and place them front and center in ads. But that really doesn't work on TikTok. Here, content only performs well when it feels native to our community, which means audio, text overlays, and visually engaging clips that all work together to tell an entertaining product story. So we designed a suite of DSA templates that follow these creative principles on TikTok. After all, showing up on TikTok doesn't mean plugging in creative that brands have made for other places. In order to really succeed, brands need to make content that's built specifically for this platform. Early tests show that these templates are driving higher CTR and CVR for advertisers. But in order to ensure the success of DSA, creative isn't a one-and-done process either. We'll continue to test and refine these formats over time, and we're excited to partner with third-party partners like Shaker to get even more inputs on these formats. That way, we can keep improving our DSA offering to be as creative and entertaining as the content we see from our creators, while ensuring brands get the success and performance they deserve. We can't wait to see what brands accomplish with DSA. Back to you, Gabe.
What a great reminder of how important it is to think TikTok first when building out commerce products like collection ads and DSA. For this last product, lead generation, we're building a powerful way for advertisers to grow and convert their customer base. Lead gen lives within in-feed video ads, making it easy for users who are interested in their brand to fill out forms and give brands their information in a safe and secure way. This is a huge benefit for businesses who rely on those longer sales cycles, such as auto and education, and it helps drive great success for our partners. To make sure that lead generation is as fast and frictionless for advertisers as it is for users, we're excited to partner with Zapier and LeadsBridge, who will automatically connect the brand's CRM to their TikTok lead generation campaign. Let's take a look at a recent success story, Lazada, a Southeast Asian e-commerce platform that ran a lead generation campaign to celebrate their 9th anniversary. They wanted to recruit more sellers to use their marketplace, so they created videos that explain how people can make money on Lazada. They also encouraged people to fill out a lead generation form to signal their interest in getting started on the platform. Within 1 week of the campaign, nearly half of the users who filled out that form started selling on Lazada. And this inspired Lazada to launch an always-on lead generation campaign throughout their target markets. We're thrilled that our commerce solutions have been so successful for our partners, and we're excited to see what these products can do for your business. And with that, I'll hand things back over to Tal to close things out.
Everything you have just heard demonstrates that shopping is becoming more integrated into TikTok. And that we're bringing products to market to make the commerce experience even better. People come to TikTok to have fun, spread joy, and be entertained. This is why we're excited to provide more opportunities for brands to reach highly engaged communities. We're committed to pushing ourselves to create new solutions that ensure that TikTok remains the place where organic storytelling powers discovery and action. We're on a journey to make TikTok even easier to enjoy, share, and shop. And we're excited that you are joining us. Next up, we'll hear from Josh Futiger, Brand Strategy Lead, and Samir Rekhav, Product Marketing Lead. They will walk through a framework that help put solutions you have heard into action. But first, let's take a break to hear from a special guest.
Hello, my name is Samer and I'm a product marketing lead at TikTok.
I'm Josh and I'm leading the TikTok brand strategy team in Germany, Austria, Switzerland, and the Netherlands.
All right. Now that we have got you hopefully as excited as we are about all of these upcoming products, in this session, we're going to take a couple of steps back and talk about the foundations required to take advantage of every one of those products and features. Everything presented today is part of a cohesive ecosystem built to drive value for your business, your marketing budget, and your customers. For sustainable marketing and commerce success on TikTok, we recommend that you apply these TikTok tactics. As we're nearing Q4, these tactics should be your top priority in order to be ready to capitalize on the busy season. For the purpose of today, we're going to focus on 4 of the most important tactics that every brand should master in order to succeed on TikTok. Every tactic has 3 levels, and every level unlocks new features which will improve your campaign performance. The first tactic will come as a surprise to no one, and that is attribution. Setting your business up on a solid attribution foundation where conversion and value data is being passed back to us is the first requirement to building a winning strategy on TikTok. Whether you're a web or app-based business, our platform offers multiple solutions from simple plug-and-play ones all the way to our more sophisticated integrations. With every level up along the attribution ladder, new features are unlocked, and notably dynamic showcase ads and other products you saw presented earlier today, which require level 2 or level 3 attribution solutions. If these sound complicated, don't worry, we have got you covered. The TikTok Attribution Hub has everything your CTO or developer teams need to review and advise you on the best solution for your business. From there, get in touch with your TikTok rep and they will provide you with additional support for the implementation. Now on to tactic number 2. It is actually 3 tactics that all feed into one another: targeting, bidding, and optimization. Do not worry, we're not today going to go through the details of each of these. Every single one needs its own separate session. However, it is crucial for your organization to have resources dedicated to the day-to-day running of your TikTok campaigns on our self-serve platform. That is for 2 reasons. First, because targeting, bidding, and optimization are the central levers that impact and improve campaign performance. And second, because our product and platform evolve very quickly, it's important that your teams are always up to date. And in the meantime, you'll find in the Leave Behind a link to our learning platform where we host recordings of our platform walkthroughs and other key educational material to get your team started or upskilled. And as always, contact your TikTok rep today and get a training scheduled in for the teams ahead of the busy season.
And now on to tactic number 3, which is catalogs, also known as product feeds. And this is really the central piece to your commerce ecosystem on TikTok. From TikTok shopping to dynamic showcase ads to all commerce-driven advertising solutions. And why is this so important? Well, if you have 3 products and 3 audiences, you can go into TikTok Ads Manager and create 9 ads, right? 1 for each product audience combination. But what if you have 100 products or 1,000 products or even 1,000,000 products? You can't create tens of thousands or millions of ads manually. Let us do the heavy lifting for you and create your ads for you dynamically. Based off your product catalog, a catalog which you can upload to us again according to one of 3 levels. And of course, these levels of catalog integration will vary depending on your setup, your feed partner, or your technical capabilities. But in order to get started, just get in touch with whoever your feed partner is. They're most likely already integrated with our API, or alternatively, just head over to the catalog section of your ads manager for a quick look at how to upload your product. And now for the 4th and final tactic for today, creative production. And every TikTok is full screen, immersive, and sound on. And this means that every TikTok is significantly more memorable, translating into higher engagement and richer interactions. But that also means that keeping your brand message fresh is that much more important. So if you want to run always-on campaigns that perform across every objective, it's vital to have a steady and fresh supply of creatives being fed into your account on a weekly basis. And as you've come to expect by now, there's 3 levels to this game. So whilst repurposing creatives from other platforms is an option, the best results really come from leveling up. So on level 2, you'll be engaging with creators either directly or via the creator marketplace, getting a steady flow of Spark ads in front of your audiences. And on level 3, you've really reached best practice talk, where you have a TikTok creative API partner on retainer, feeding you 5 to 10 new creatives per week. And so for anyone who's interested in leveling up, just check out our partner portal where you can find the right creative partner for you. And so in summary, whether your business is small or large, there are a set of universal, actionable steps that you can take today to drive success on TikTok. And we call them TikTok tactics. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Melissa Yang, Global Head of Ecosystem Partnerships here at TikTok. How many of you out there are on Food Talk? Well, you're gonna love our next special guest. He's a Spanish chef, owner of Think Food Group Restaurants, and founder of World Central Kitchen, a nonprofit devoted to providing meals in the wake of natural disasters. He's won numerous awards, but is famously known as being the only chef globally to have both a 2-star Michelin restaurant and 4 Bib Gourmands. What's the icing on the cake? He's on TikTok. Here to talk about how he connects with his audience, Chef Jose Andres. Take it away.
Hey, my family of TikTok, or as they call you, TikTokers. So I'm Chef Jose Andres, and I have this company, Think Food Group, a whole bunch of restaurants that goes from fast food to high-end to creative, Spanish, Peruvian, and Mexican. And that's the way I like to express myself. And also, I'm the proud founder of this NGO, World Central Kitchen, where we go to different events, hurricanes and earthquakes, and we're able to put at the service of others all this amazing group of cooks and food people with one very simple idea, that one plate of food is the beginning of a better tomorrow. So sometimes I use TikTok in very simple ways to show people what I'm doing in my kitchen, what I'm doing in my garden, what I'm doing when I visit a fish farm or an oyster farm, or when I'm going to other restaurants with other chefs, or to use the moment with TikTok to share culinary secrets that may involve science or maybe a story about history. I try to use TikTok to make sure that the vegetables and fruits and the ingredients somehow have a voice. Oh yeah, they speak to me. Oh yeah, I talk to my vegetables. You don't? So one thing I'm not using TikTok, and I promise I will because it's in my best interest, is when with World Central Kitchen, we go to different disasters. I think, TikTok is great to share amazing moments. There's plenty of amazing moments in disasters, in the middle of a hurricane or earthquake. I was used in Haiti or in Louisiana. And you know one thing? If something we all share in TikTok is that we want to be happy people and people of empathy. And you will never see more empathy than in the middle of the disaster, where many people come out, they bring the best angels within them, and they began helping other people. In our case, feeding. One plate of food sometimes is the beginning of a better tomorrow. I'm gonna do more of that with TikTok. So one of my favorite moments in TikTok was during a snowstorm during this pandemic. I wake up very early, it was 5 a.m., it was very dark outside, everything was covered in beautiful snow, everything so silent, so peaceful. And I thought, man, let me do something with the snow. And I made a cake using the snowy powder and chocolate. And then I made a cocktail with salt and tequila and lime. Yeah, I made a margarita on top of the table with the snow. And I kind of began, nobody was watching, eating it. It was so good. That was probably one of my favorite TikTok moments. So listen, TikTok is great because here you go, any moment you want to express yourself, you get your phone in your face or you get your camera towards what you want to show. And in 1 second, yes, you are not only expressing yourself, but you are able to share with friends all the things you want to show them. And for me, just, let's put it this way, TikTok and the people I follow make me smarter, make me know what's going on around me, and even more important, I have a lot of fun in the process doing it and watching others telling me their stories.
Hey, ad creatives. I'm your personal trainer. Here to train you in how to make branded content that's made for TikTok. With this workout from filmmaker and TikTok creator David Ma, you'll be in top TikTok shape in no time. Let's get going. So how do I make my videos more addicting and fun to watch? That's a great place to start. This first exercise is called Made for Play, and it's going to break down all the ways you can play with storytelling within the app. Check this out. On TikTok, creativity's at your fingertips. So step out of the edit suite and start playing. Anyone with a phone can make a TikTok like this, or this. A lot of people can do this really, really well, but we've seen it. But hold on, I got something for you. Exploration and playing as you go is key on TikTok. It allows you to discover what's right for your brand visually, and it's going to keep people watching for whatever it is you're trying to say. Whether your transitions involve clothing or locations or whatever else you can imagine, it's all done within the app.
So start, play.
If you want to know more, watch part 2. Okay. But what about subcultures? Should I be making content for the broad ones or the more niche ones? Okay, sure. We'll get into that with Made for Communities. This one's all about how to speak to different groups and connect with new audiences. Cool. One way to reach bigger audiences on TikTok is by harnessing the power of smaller ones. Subcultures are niche communities that form around common passions and interests. I like to think of them as the new demographics, and they have this power to influence culture on and off the platform. Now here's the story of how I engaged communities within TikTok to reach a way bigger audience. I wanted to see how could I use practical effects, storytelling, and just a little bit of camera trickery to reach niche communities, or subcultures as we call them. While I was shooting a film in South Dakota, my friend had this 50-foot man lift just sitting on the farm doing nothing. So the next day I ordered a prop cosplay piece, found a leaf blower in a shed, and there we were. I was strapped into this man lift and we shot this. It was wild. Over 2 million views, and I got a surge of new followers who would have never discovered my page otherwise. Subcultures can be rabid with engagement when you create something that speaks to them. If you want to know more, watch part 3. Hey, David. I see a lot of videos getting made from comment replies. How does all that work? Well, David, every comment is just another great idea that's waiting to be flexed. Now let's take a look at what makes comments so valuable. They say never to read the comments. I say comments equal content. I think that comments are the new creative briefs for social. Comments tell you how the content's being received, questions people may have for you, and topics they want to see more of. So when I reply to comments, sure, it increases my engagement, but I do it because it invites others to leave one of their own. You and I both know that brands are always going to have their content calendars, but peppering in some reactive content can fundamentally drive connection and engagement with your audiences. Watch part 4. So, what should I look for when working with creators? Well, all right, here's our next session. This is Made for Co-Creation. Having worked in agencies myself, I know how hard it is to get a great idea through. So when I think back to all the branded partnerships on my page, the best partnerships have been the ones that actually felt like, well, a partnership. Me and the creative team bounced ideas back and forth and were able to communicate what the brand needed to say, but through my own visual style. Here are my 3 tips for co-creation. If you're working with 5 different creators, they're gonna need 5 different briefs. You should tailor each one to what you want them to bring to the campaign idea.
Don't be a helicopter parent. Instead, buy storefronts for them to be themselves.
We've all seen influencers who just look like talking billboards, but creators are a bit different. They're a part of the creative team and they're gonna benefit from your creative direction. Trust me, I've been on both sides of this, and when it comes to co-creation on TikTok, you're gonna gain a lot by giving up a little. Speaking of co-creation, a big shout out and huge thank you to Kaylin Ellis for setting the vibe. Watch part 5. So, what are some good ways to make TikTok content while I'm on a shoot? This is one of my favorite routines, and it's packed with tons of tips and tricks on creating behind-the-scenes content. And really all you need is one of these. I mean these. This is Prop Glass. It's a special movie prop that we use on film and commercial sets. When I'm on set directing, we've got expensive cameras, robotic arms, and truckloads of cool props on every shoot. But one thing I always bring to set is my phone. It's how I capture my creative and production process. My most successful TikToks have all just started with footage of me working on set, all shot on a phone, showing the process, and then I reveal the final high-end product. Creators, and especially brands more than ever, have this unique opportunity on TikTok just to be real with audiences.
That sounded rad though, those shatters. They must have sounded real good.
And this can be an opinion, a mistake, an origin story. You just want to share how you became what and who you are. So show your storyboard frames, your bloopers, rejected ideas. Don't just show the finished product. You got to show people how you got there. Great job flexing those creative muscles. You're made for TikTok now. And I'll see you next class.
There's a lot of noise about sound in the digital industry. From re-imaging jingles into sonic IDs,
When the beat
to re-engineering songs for TikTok virality. Brands and artists are exploring new trends to break through the noise. Sound produces trends. Trends influence culture. Culture spreads through TikTok. We're plugged in, listening, and taking action. We're producing product features, stories, and opportunities for brands and creators. We are at the forefront of sound innovation. We believe sounds tell stories.
Once upon a time, a long
Music moves audiences. And TikTok has the tools, open to all creators and brands, to build the future of sound. The answer is loud and clear. It starts on TikTok.
There's a lot of noise in the digital advertising industry right now. We're seeing an oversaturation of digital content and oversaturation of digital ads, leaving marketers struggling to break through as users are downloading ad blockers and opting to pay premiums to avoid advertisers. But TikTok cuts through the noise with an entirely sound-on entertainment experience. As soon as you open the app, the sound on TikTok demands your full attention. Both content and advertising is full sound, full screen, full focus, and full engagement. The essential blend of visual and sound come together to capture and entertain our audience. 90% of TikTok users say sound is vital to the TikTok experience, and 69% say they come to TikTok to be entertained. Before we dive deeper into sound on TikTok, let's rewind this track and lay down the basics. What is sound? According to Oxford Dictionary, this is the definition of sound. And we agree, you can't argue with Oxford. But for us, sound is something that feels both intimate and communal. We're always listening to sounds. Sounds that comfort, sounds that heal, sounds of sports fans, lovers, friends, family, the sound of your pets. We all know these sounds and connect to them too, but this doesn't just apply to listening to sounds, it applies to us making them too. Take a minute and close your eyes. Yeah, it's okay, we're all doing it. Close your eyes and on the count of 3, release a hum and hold it. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Listen to how we automatically harmonize with one another as we listen to the group and adjust our tone accordingly. In this room, with this single note, we are creating unity. Feel free to open your eyes. This harmony is natural. This is how we feel sound through connection and community. This approach to sound is nothing new. Advertisers have been doing it for centuries and brands have been doing it for decades. Wheaties jingle has the honor of being the first ever jingle to broadcast on US radio. The jingle was originally intended for just the Minneapolis market. But after its incredible popularity, General Mills leveraged it nationwide. What started as a jingle for one state transformed into a message that resonated in households across America. People were singing it in their cars, during work, in the schoolyard, probably even in the shower. The Wheaties jingle was infectious, drove high brand recall, and successfully established Wheaties as an American household cereal brand. Jingles were great at telling consumers about a product. But strategic marketers are now evolving behind the concept and tapping into how building sonic experiences for their brand influences the consumer's journey through emotions, perceptions, and recall. In fact, a recent study by Applied Brand Science revealed the odds of having strong brand linkage and recall go way up by over 8 times when you leverage distinctive brand sounds and ads compared to other elements like slogans and logos. What are these distinctive brand sounds? It's the sound you hear when you open your computer. It's the sound you hear when you receive a payment notification. Many brands have hired specialized consultants, composers, and even celebrity artists to craft a unique suite of sound identifiers for their brand, to tap into sound's incredible ability to further build community and connection. Singapore Airlines, in collaboration with branding agency DLMDD and composer Rohan de la Vera, unveiled a new sonic identity entitled The Sound of Singapore Airlines that will be experienced throughout every passenger's journey. The sonic identity is comprised of 3 10-minute instrumental tracks entitled Boarding Music, Lounge Music, and Landing Music. We've seen a similar evolution in the digital industry as well, accelerated during safer at-home orders in 2020, forcing all of us to find new ways to connect and build community. Remember at the start of Safer at Home, the streets and our TikTok feeds were flooded with beautiful videos of Europeans joining in choruses from their balconies, and Americans banging their pots and pans to show appreciation when healthcare heroes were signing off or signing in for their long-hour shifts. TikTok has had extraordinary growth. It saw user activity nearly double in the last year, while the competitive set grew by just 11%. Yes, you heard that right. Our secret? TikTok has always been a sound-first experience. Our platform is built for connection and community through sound. It helps deliver information, evoke emotional responses, and emphasizes what's on the screen. It's what immerses people and keeps them scrolling for hours. It's okay, we've all been there. Let's dive into the world of Chipotle. We all love a good cheese pull. But wait, can we turn this up? All right, let's try that again.
Wow!
See how the sound on TikTok unlocks a whole new flavor of enthusiasm? With sound, we're invited into an immersive eating experience with Chipotle's brand persona front and center. We can't ignore the trends. They are the pinnacle of sound. They sometimes start as a simple voiceover, where others take shape in a snazzy recording studio.
Some of y'all be like, I hate my life because nobody loved me. Oh, so I'm a nobody now. I'm a nobody. Now shut up, because I love you.
Next up, narration. It's New York City, the land of knowing your neighbors not because you hang out, but because the walls are incredibly thin. Ooh, it's me. It allows users to follow the happenings of a video or add in relevant voiceover. It's a master storytelling tool. And one of the biggest beats? Music. TikTok became the go-to place to discover new songs, artists, and dance trends. And it's not slowing down.
And then in April, I put out this song called Figure It Out, which is playing right now. Shout out. And it also went viral on TikTok. I signed with these agents, and now I'm gonna do my own tour when that comes back.
50% of TikTok users say music makes content more uplifting, energizing, and entertaining. Plus, 77% of TikTok creators have used music in their videos. And over 80% of our audience share they discover new artists on TikTok. Sounds tell stories, music moves audiences, and TikTok has the tools open to all creators and brands to build the future of sound. So I have to ask, do I have your attention?
Okay, that was awesome. I've been hearing about this series for a while, and I'm so excited to be part of this. I feel super excited to be here. Today, I'm joined by what I would call the absolute master of sound. But first, I guess I should introduce myself. My name is Paul, and I am the head of Music Operations UK at TikTok. And my role is to help maximize the value of music on TikTok delight our users, and connect artists with their fans. And joining me is Cedric Engels. Cedric is truly king of sound. He's launched his own EPs, been on stage delivering a fascinating TED Talk, wrote his own book called The Power of Sound, and even co-founded Sonhouse to focus on the creation of sound identities in an international context.
Hello, Paul.
Cedric, how are you?
Fine, and you?
Yeah, very, very good, very good. Lovely to be with you here today. And like yourself, that was an incredible video we just saw. Super exciting and yeah, really, really interesting just to take a step back and really hear that perspective of where sound is. And
yeah,
first of all, say thank you again for joining us. But my first question I wanted to ask you is you know, how do you define sound?
Interesting question. Do you have 3 hours? No, we saw the Oxford definition in the video. And in the end, sound is vibration. It's frequencies moving at a speed of 343 meters per second. And the thing is, we are surrounded by sounds. We all live in this acoustic landscape. But the point is, we can't see sound, so we underestimate the impact. Although we have a very early connection with sound. When we were in our mother's womb, I don't know, Paul, can you guess what is the very first sound that you ever heard as a fetus?
Like disco or hip hop or something? I don't know, what is it?
Well, it could be considered as hip hop, but actually it was the mother heartbeat. So wow. That's the very first sound that you heard. Your eyes were closed, but your ears were already open during the 18th week. So I found this really fascinating.
Yeah.
That it's the first impression you have with sound.
And I guess that must just forge such a strong emotion between you and sound that you just is not going to be replicated by the other senses.
True, because the connection is so early. We're not even born yet, and we already experience sound. We're just hearing, so hearing is in a passive way with our ears. And once we're born, we're actually listening in an active way with our brain. So then there's a difference once we're born.
That's so cool. That's incredible. And so I guess the next logical question to ask you is what is the difference between sound and music, in your opinion?
Well, this could be considered as a philosophic question, let's say. But I think every piece of music is sound, but not every piece of sound is music. So to me personally, the subjective difference, to me music is sounds and emotions organized in time. So this definition is rather subjective. As to some people, maybe the sound of the sea or the sound of construction works might be categorized as music. And for other people, a song by, for example, acts like Merzbow or Aphex Twin might be defined as sound because there is a lack of structure, the music is too abstract for them.
That's so amazing. I mean, and what's fascinating to me is, you know, a lot of artists who, you know, who create on TikTok are, you know, I see so frequently trying to push, you know, their influences of what sounds create their music, you know, and an example of that could be someone like Nina Nesbitt, who literally, to your point, takes inspiration from, you know, walking through a park, or, you know, you have an amazing French dance actor, Offenbach, and they're always playing around in the house and trying to find like different sounds that they can then compose into something musical to you know, deliver that emotion. It's so interesting.
Totally, and also what TikTok offers is the ability to add voice, and to me, that third part could have been part of your question as well. So you have sound, music, and voice. So the strength of narration as well. We all know Martin Luther King, his famous words, I have a dream. There's a certain tonality, a certain phrasing. That's also why a lot of DJs use these words in songs. And that's why I think a lot of people on TikTok use voice.
Yeah.
It's a part of sound and music. It can be musical as well.
I think it's so true, and I think, yeah, like when one thinks of like the grammar of TikTok, there's certain things that, you know, help a creator deliver their message quicker. You know, it's like the shorthand, so to speak, and that could be an effect, or it could be a particular camera angle or transition. But it's so interesting, you're right, like just as important to that as sound can be an amazing way to shortcut and just, you know, it's almost shorthand, and it's a universally understood way of, I want to communicate this message, which is really, really interesting.
Yeah, I agree.
And to that point, like, you know, in your opinion, how is sound core to our experience, and how do we engage with sound?
Well, actually, sound has an impact on our body. So right now, I'm touching you. Might sound strange, but I'm producing frequency, so I'm touching your ears. So in that sense, your brain translates these frequencies. So even deaf people can connect with sound because they can feel sounds. And our brain even predicts music. So when we're listening to music, like on a TikTok video, our brain is predicting the music by a few milliseconds. So this gives us the feeling that we're actually making and producing the music ourselves.
Wow.
And this gives like a feeling of happiness. And if we are listening to music, our body produces dopamine. It's a hormone that gives us a feeling of happiness. That's also the reason why we tend to listen to music while we're running. Then we feel more happy and not sad because we're doing this run again that we don't want to do. But I think the most important thing, how we engage with sound, is emotion. Sound music is emotion, and that's why we love the videos on TikTok, because they're full of emotion. And again, even with our eyes closed and our ears open, we would experience all these emotions with sound, music, and voice.
And with that in mind, like, you know, what's an example that jumps to mind for you of a sound that brings different communities together?
I'm a big fan of Kevin Parker. He's the brain behind Tame Impala. And I remember when he was posting this image on Instagram saying that his track, The Less I Know The Better, got platinum. But actually, this was due to the fact that this track went viral on TikTok, So he reached another audience, and yeah, his song like got a second life, let's say.
Yeah.
And I think that's beautiful. We have the classical media, let's say, radio and television and concerts, but then suddenly there's also TikTok as a medium to spread the love and the music.
Yeah, it's so true. It's so true. Like we recently, you know, we worked with ABBA recently, you know, and their team. They joined TikTok a couple of weeks ago, and you know, it is incredible to you know, work with an artist like ABBA, but also just to see how universal their music is, both in terms of two things. One, in terms of how it kind of inspires, you know, people to create and gravitate around that music, but then also how it kind of brings people together. Like Chiquitita has become, you know, a kind of, you know, a key go-to piece of music on the platform, and it just evokes that sense of community in a really, really powerful way. So it's really interesting to hear those other examples you referenced as well. And you know, what would you say is the artistry behind sound and music, and what is it that you think that really does drive that recall and recognition?
I think in general, the methodology and let's say the discipline of sonic branding has been evolving quite strongly over the past years. And now I feel that there is the methodology, so there is a scientific approach and there is also like a strategic approach. But to me, the real artistry is about creativity. And later on during this chat, I can give a few examples on how to build a sound strategy linked to scientific parameters, let's say. But authenticity is so important, and that's what we feel when we are watching videos on TikTok. The people who are using the music or making songs themselves, it's real.
Yeah.
So the artistry is to have this creative touch, the human touch. I mean, otherwise you just put an algorithm, you put enter and you have music, you have sonic branding, but that's not the point. The point is that music and sound is subjective, so you can make it objective with a methodology, but then please add some creativity and let people experiments.
It's that kind of like special, it's that special sauce, right? It's that something that's not quite immediately tangible that, like you say, wouldn't necessarily present itself if you were looking at something objectively, but ends up being what makes the music really special, or the sound really special.
It's the human touch.
And I suppose as well, there's so much that when you expand on that subject and you think about the history of music and you think about all the innovations that have happened through production, be it, sampling like hip hop, taking breaks, dance music, like using 808, like reverbs, all these kind of things have kind of just added to the texture and the playbook that the modern artist has today. And the reason they're so effective, as you say, is because it's that familiarity, but it's applying it in a way that is going to feel different, which is so interesting.
I'm a big fan of this approach. I wrote my thesis on sampling, and of course, from one point of view, you could say that it's theft because people take music from other people and make something else with it. But I don't agree. I think on the other hand, it's culture that keeps on evolving, and hip hop, urban music wouldn't exist without sampling. And I think it's great that artists can inspire each other. It's like postmodernism, recycling, collage style. So I think it's important that people can build on the work of previous artists.
And we see that so much on TikTok. We see that what usually gives particular songs that kind of extended life or that extended kind of popularity with the community, often at some point in the journey of that song on the platform, there's been a remix, or the song or the sound has kind of, taken a particular direction because the community love it so much that they want to interact with it too. And I think, like you say, it's been present for a long time in music culture, but I think it's never been as important as it is now, this idea of remixing and sharing in the creation of the music.
Yeah, maybe you and we should do an ABBA remix after this chat. What do you think?
I would love that. Yeah, I would love that. Definitely. And talking of, brilliant artists and creators and brands, like, how do you think they should be thinking about sound identity and how their audience hears them? Like, what would you say the main considerations are, thoughts?
It would be nice to have something that's memorable. So it's something that people can recognize, the Netflix opening sounds. Or to me, a great inspiration is James Bond. I mean, the man has his own voice identity, but also his own sound identity. There is a melody that is recognizable, but it's so important as brands evolve and as the world evolves. You need to keep on being relevant, and you can do this by having a blueprint, like a fixed melody, but changing it regarding context, the medium. Is it radio, television, online, like we saw in the Singapore Airlines video? Is it for people to wait, to board? So a different context, but also over time. A brand keeps on evolving, because in the end, brands are like people, and people evolve. You have the same heart, the same DNA, but you do evolve.
It's so true. You have to keep kind of investing and cultivating that identity and love it like you would your brand or other parts of your kind of image. And then I guess, like, how would you approach choosing the right sound, for a brand, if it was like voiceover or kind of library music? What would your tips be there? What would your thoughts be there?
I think it's really about translating a brand identity into a sound identity. And so, is it okay if I do an experiment with you, Paul, or are you not in the mood for an experiment?
No, of course. Always time for an experiment. I would love that.
Okay. I'll show you an image, and maybe the audience can vote as well. So it's an image in my book. There are two dots, two characters. And one of them is called Kiki, and the other one is called Booba. So my question to you, Paul, and to the audience, who is Kiki and who is Booba? Just answer in a spontaneous way. Is Kiki on the left or on the right?
So Kiki is kind of like the explosion, and Booba is the sort of starfish, standing up, walking along. And that's how I'm seeing those two images, by the way.
Okay, and exciting. And can you maybe explain to me why you think it's that way?
So like, honestly, like I thought Kiki, because when I saw like the shape of the image, this is just literally me off the top of my head, but Kiki kind of felt more edgy and Booba felt more kind of movement, you know?
Okay, so this experiment was done for the first time in 1929 by scientists, psychologist called Köhler. It was repeated many times after him. And he proved that, together with the other experiments, that more than 95% of all people gave the right answer. I mean, there is no right or wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Paul, I must say, you gave the right answer.
Yay! I'm exactly the same as 95% of people.
Yeah, I don't know if that's true, but...
I don't know if that's good or bad.
No, but the thing is, there is this link between sound and vision. They do relate, and Kiki is the spiky object. So spiky object, spiky sound, Kiki, and Booba is round object and a round sound. This experiment shows that there is this universal link between sound and vision. So to answer your question, if people want to translate their brand identity into sound identity, it's really important to consider the visual identity and use this as a fundament to translate into sound.
I mean, incredible, really awesome experiment. Thanks, Cedric, for sharing that with us. It's super cool.
Cool. And maybe, as a takeaway, it's important to know that you can close your eyes, but you can't close your ears. So that's the whole thing, that's the whole point. We'll always be able to hear sound.
Absolutely. Certainly on a personal level, like, sound and TikTok is so beautifully connected. And so to hear kind of some of the science behind it with you today as well is really, really awesome. And, you know, sound is evolving and TikTok is really at the evolution and at the forefront of what's happening there. We'll continue to dive into sound with events and fireside chats like this. And I just urge you all to follow along as we roll out the Evolution of Sound series. We continue to dive deeper into these topics. And finally, I just want to say, you know, thanks everyone for joining us. And Cedric, thank you so much.
No, pleasure. Let's go to the pub and make that ABBA remix right now.
I love that. Let's do it.
Okay, thanks for having me.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Take care, man. See you later. Bye.
Bye. Cheers.
Every time you come around, you know I can't say no. Every time the sun goes down, I let you take control. And I can feel the paradise before my world implodes. And tonight had something wonderful. My bad habits lead to late nights, ending alone. Conversations with a stranger, I better know. Swearing this will be the last, but it probably won't. I've got nothing left to lose or use, or do my bad habits lead to white eyes staring in space? And I know I lose control of the things that I say. Yeah, I was looking for a way out, now I can't escape. And nothing happens after two. It's true, my bad habits lead to you. Every pure intention ends when the good times start. Falling over everything to reach the first time spark. It started on the neon lights and then it all got dark. Yeah, I only know how to go too far. My bad habits lead to late nights, ending alone. Conversations with a stranger, I better know. Swearing this will be the last, but it probably won't. I've got nothing left to lose or use, or do my bad habits lead to white eyes staring in space? And I know I lose control of the things that I say. Yeah, I was looking for a way bad habits lead to you. My bad habits lead to you. We took the long way round and burned till the fun ran out. My bad habits lead to late nights and being alone, conversations with a stranger I barely know, swearing this will be the last, but it probably won't. I got nothing left to lose or use, or do my bad habits lead to you? My bad habits lead to you. My bad habits lead to you. My adrenalina, you're my adrenalina. I'm burning up with afflictions, can give me your full attention. I want you to tame my fire now. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. Can't move without your eyes on me. It's like my body's yours only. So baby, don't leave me lonely now. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. We're like fire, gasoline. Can be lighting up with me. So high in adrenaline. You're my adrenaline. Just one touch and I'll be night. I'm a flame, I'm dynamite. So high in adrenaline. You're my adrenaline. My adrenalina.
Hands step in the party cause she know they do my body like hot coals. Gasoline, kerosene, stop, drop, roll. I can't blame it on the stove. 911 when she coming down the pole. Yeah, we like flames when we touch, can't get enough. We get ignited, so excited, you can feel a rush. Club fire, more fire when we in the club. Put up my lighter, got the heat, she got me burning up. Whoa, it's so hot, look at it steam up. We got the blaze so inferno when we team up. Hot spot, hot girl, have you seen her? We up in smoke, fireworks, adrenaline up.
We're like fire, gasoline. Can be lighting up with me. So high in adrenaline. You're my adrenalina. Just one touch and I'll be night. I'm a flame, I'm dynamite. So high in adrenaline. You're my adrenalina. You're my adrenalina.
No me importa lo que de mí se diga. Vive usted su vida, que yo vivo la mía. Que solo es una, disfruta el momento. Que el tiempo se acaba y para atrás no viera. Bebiendo, fumando y jodiendo. Sigo vacilando de party todos los días. Síguelo.
Seca, todo el mundo en patilla en la discoteca. Pepa y agua para la seca, todo el mundo en patilla en la discoteca.
con la mano y la botella para arriba. Siempre la móvil la tenemos prendida. Vamos a mandarla hasta que se haga de día. Sigo rulito que es la mía. Salió el sol, un gol. Prime la boca y el alcohol. Impréndelo, un gol. Esto se salió de control. Y síguelo.
Pepa y agua pa' la seca, todo el mundo en patilla en la discoteca. Pepa y agua pa' la seca, todo el mundo en patilla en la discoteca.
No me importa lo que de mí se diga. Vive usted su vida, que yo vivo la mía. Que solo es una, disfruta el momento. Que el tiempo se acaba y para atrás no verá. Bebiendo, fumando y jodiendo. Sigo vacilando de party todos los días. Y síguelo.
Pepa y agua pa' la seca, todo el mundo en patilla en la discoteca. Pepa y agua pa' la seca, todo el mundo en patilla.